Okay, gather your tools. You're going to need 36 paper clips, which I've already bent all but this last one. What you need to do is open it up, and it's going to set in it like this. So you want this bend to be down. So just bring the long portion up. Okay, now lay your piece of wood that you're going to use, and then bring down your paper clips that you've got all bent up, and you're gonna lay these into the bed with the hook facing up. And just, I'm a little anal, so now see this one, it doesn't quite lie flat. Just give it a little bit of a bend so that it'll lie reasonably flat. Okay, and just lay them. Don't do that. Make sure your paper clips are not gonna disrupt the thing that you're creating. And just lay them in place. And once I get all 36 laid down, now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I do my next 10. Now if this big portion is sticking out too much, just squish it in a little bit. I have it curved so that it will grab the glue and won't slip out as I'm using it. Okay, now see that one, there's a little bit of weird bend? I'm just going to take it apart. Just line them all up. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I got my purple to go down. Make sure they lay flat. Take your time doing this. when you put the glue down, you want to do it carefully, because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's another reason I put them in increments of 10. Then I know I got enough. Now some bends you can fix afterwards. We have 1, 2. See, now that one's sticking up. I think you can see that one sticking up. I want that to lay down a little bit more. Just bend it a little bit into the direction you need it. Now if you have to pick these up, you know, because you didn't like the way they lay or something, easiest way, use a magnet. Okay, now I see what's going on here. My ruler needs to slide down a little bit more. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my other ruler and hold that in place and just tap this one just a little bit. Now I got room for my last one. Okay. Now I'm going to use my ruler again to kind of line it up. Now I'm tipping it a little bit so it'll fall into the right direction that I want it. And I want to make sure all my clips are in the right height. Okay. Excuse me while I go get that. Sorry about that one. Okay, so tip it just a tiny bit. Now if you want it, you could leave it in that direction. Just use these clips. And just hold it at an angle. And you take your glue. Now I'm going to run a bead at the top. And be careful you don't get any glue in your bond. If you do, when we take this off, take some warm soapy water and clean your bed. Now I'm just running a bead along it, making sure I hit every single bead. Okay. Now take your other stick or the ruler. Now I'm going to put the ruler part with the numbers on the bottom, because then I can still use it to measure. Line it up. I forgot I had the clip, but I'm not going to let it get in my way. I'm going to hold it down. I'm going to get my clips ready. It's near my hands. I'm going to figure out a way to pick it up. Use little pliers maybe. and just carefully clip it. If anyone comes out of, got a couple that slipped out of alignment, just fix it. And I'm using my little bit of the pliers. Just line it back up. If you're having issues lining it up, okay. Now if you got any sticking up or pulling down, just adjust it. And one of the easiest way to adjust it. Now I'm letting them fall. I'm going to use my pliers to pull it down. So just to make sure that they're all in the spot they're supposed to be. Aha! I'm just pushing them down so they're all straight. Once it's dry, and just let it dry. I'm just filling the holes. You let it dry. Now when I'm done, I'm going to run a bead along this edge here and along the bottom edge. There, filling it in. Make sure it's good and full. That's it. Thank you for watching.